I am pleased to be here with you, to greet all of you, and to make a few brief comments on the theme of today's conference, especially at the time when the international community is beginning to discuss the outcome of the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development, which will be held in Seville in June of this year. International taxation is of crucial importance in the global business environment, impacting the manner in which companies conduct business operations and make strategic decisions across national boundaries. However, it seems that the current model fuels inequalities both between and within countries. It is vital to acknowledge the pivotal role that tax collection, together with public spending, play in the economic well-being of any civil and political community. Their overarching objective should be to cultivate a public finance framework that is not only effective, but also serves as a catalyst for solidarity and development. A judiciously designed public finance system characterized by fairness, efficiency, and effectiveness has the potential to exert a transformative influence on the economic landscape. Such a system has the capacity to stimulate employment growth, foster entrepreneurial initiatives, and enhance the credibility of the state as a guarantor of both social protection systems and welfare. These are of paramount importance as they are designed to safeguard the interest of the most vulnerable members of society. St. Paul, in his letter to the Romans, insists that paying taxes is a civic duty, and I quote, "Pay all of them their dues, taxes to whom taxes are due, revenue to whom revenue is due, fear to whom fear is due, respect to who respect is due." Builds on the pronouncement of Jesus on the paying taxes, where he affirms that to Caesar must be given what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's, implicitly condemning every attempt at making temple and power divine or absolute. There are also several other episodes in the Holy Scripture where the collection of taxes is mentioned. The Bible does not denigrate money per se, but rather encourages its utilization in an appropriate manner, while cautioning against the evils of both financial bondage and the idolatrization of money. The effective use of financial resources is a complex undertaking necessitating a nuanced approach. It is thus what, when speaking of taxation, Pope Francis points out 3 principles which must serve as a valuable compass: legality, impartiality, and transparency. First of all, legality. Those who collect taxes are often perceived as enemies, a perception that can be transferred to those who enforce the law. However, taxation is a fundamental function, as it is a legal mechanism that is applied to all individuals and businesses. It serves a guarantee of equality, as it makes it possible to use the logic of interests to generate inequality. The importance of legality in taxation for social justice is paramount. Education and cultural change are necessary to achieve this. Taxation should promote the redistribution of wealth and protect the economically disadvantaged. When executed fairly, taxation serves the common good. It is imperative that this culture is promoted to ensure the equitable distribution of goods. Secondly, impartiality. Within a societal framework that prioritizes private property over the collective good, taxation can be perceived as inequitable. This engenders the issue of tax evasion, exemplified by tax evaders or transnational businesses that demonstrate a tendency to identify loopholes in the legal system rather than contributing to the common good. There is an imperative to cultivate a craft of the common good, as honest consciences constitute society's authentic wealth. And third, transparency. There is a responsibility incumbent upon the governments to demonstrate transparency, not only in the collection of taxes, but also in the utilization of these funds. It is not sufficient to be vigilant in the fight against corruption. There is also a moral obligation to assist those most in need and to provide education and health care. Furthermore, wealthy nations are obligated to provide aid to developing nations. And with these few remarks, I thank you, all of you, and I wish all of you a fruitful day of discussion. Thank you.